Good morning, 3K artists. It's Miss Alsasser. So today, you guys are going to talk about a lot of things about buildings. So in art, our weekly question is, what do buildings look like in your neighborhood? When you take a walk with mommy and daddy and you look at the different buildings, what kinds of shapes do you see? What do they look like? Do you see any rectangles or squares? So today in art, that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to make a cityscape, which is just a picture of buildings using shapes, all kinds of shapes. So when I think of buildings, I think rectangles and squares, and the roofs sometimes are triangles. So that's kind of the shapes that we're going to use. So that to make this project, all you need is some paper, some glue, and a scissor. So let's think in our head, what kind of shapes do you see? And then cut them appropriately. So Miss Alsace is going to make some rectangles because in the city, when she goes with her family, she sees lots of different buildings. And they're all different size. So I have a rectangle. I'm going to take my glue. I'm going to add some glue onto my paper. And then I'm going to add, that's my first building. Then I'm going to add maybe a very skinny rectangle, maybe next to it. Maybe cut it a little bit because sometimes the buildings in the city aren't the same size. So now I have two buildings. Now, what do you think is on the top of the building? What shape should we use? I think Miss Alsace is going to use a rectangle. Actually, I think I'm going to make a triangle. So I'm going to put a triangle like this. So there you go. Here's my cityscape. It's looking great. Now, what do I need on the outside? Maybe I need some windows. And this time I'm going to use some squares. There you go. So there is my cityscape using different squares. Different triangles, and some rectangles. Okay, 3K artists, I can't wait to see what you create.